MF Doom, a name closely associated with underground hip-hop for years. Other than a few tracks, Doom never really reached the superstardom many other rappers of his nature did, but that was never really the point. Doom never really made his songs for anyone but himself. He was a man not trying to prove why he should be respected, but instead creating a world where everyone had to. Doom was mysterious. Who was this man dressed as a comic book villain? Well, Doom was only ever a character, a facade of a villain. Doom was a trickster. On multiple occasions, he hired an impersonator to act like him at shows. Doom seemed like a leader. With every stunt and every album he made, he was working up to something bigger and greater until we finally got to see it. But on October 31st, 2020, we lost Daniel Dumar, the real man behind the mask.
Put your sister on the phone.
For years, I had never pictured Doom as, well, a person, like you or me, and seeing the end of the reign of MF Doom was jarring. Something felt incomplete, but the simple fact of understanding the mortality of the ones you admire allows you to look back at the art they created whilst on the planet in a very different way. So, why hide, Daniel? Many artists who have died young have posthumously rose in popularity. This, in my opinion, didn't happen right away for Doom, at least not in the way X or Juice WRLD gained popularity. Although more people did come back to re-listen to many of the projects he had released before his death. People started seeing MF Doom as what he was, a titan, a force of reckon among the hip-hop world. And realizing that fact, people started taking it to social media. On TikTok, the hashtag MF Doom has 467.4 million views. And since TikTok is where most people consume content from now, people posting about Doom alternatively has introduced many people to the music, which in my opinion is a great thing. I will stand by the notion that once an artist has passed, it's up to the fans to continue on their legacy. Of course, with all new fans comes gatekeeping. People claiming they're only there for a trend, the song they like isn't even the best one, and they're not a real fan because they got here after his death. MF Doom had an underground reign, but in my opinion, as streaming dominated the market, that slowly has become less true. MF Doom has consistently had 3 million monthly listeners. That is no small number. It was no longer only a small niche of hip-hop heads that listened to his work. It was all of the rap community. His music even branched beyond rap music as a whole. Doom songs were scattered throughout the Boondocks and CSI, both very well-known shows. So complaining that your favorite artist is getting too mainstream is something that is sometimes very valid. But overall, music is music, and artists put it out there to be listened to. But of course, I do understand the flip side. It almost felt like Doom's music was less of a discography and more of a log of his secret plans, and that makes it hard to feel like Doom would even want his music to be seen by others. The Doom fanbase felt like a fan club. A fan club where you were his henchman and listening to his music was his way of talking to you directly. But I mean, every artist is going to have new fans, and if you manage to push away the fact that I was here first, therefore I'm a more pure fan, then I feel like you're just more free. So whatever your opinion is on his growth, please feel free to leave it in the comments, but just remember, disagreements can be handled maturely. Anyway, if you want me to talk about anything, rappers, musicians, anything, just leave it in the comments. I'm always looking for more video ideas. And lastly, please subscribe. It really helps me to make these videos. Anyway, bye-bye.
Ever since 10-11, glad she made a brethren. Then his last down, 7 alligators, 7 at the gates of heaven knocking, no answer. Slow dancer, hopeless romancer, dopest flow stanzas. Yes, no, villain, metal face to Destro, guess so, still incredible.